What's up, guys? It is Nolan from iPhone Tech Lab here with a very special product that I'm very happy to review for you guys. It is Sony's newest release portable gaming device, the PlayStation Vita. In this, I will be covering the hardware aspects with as well as the physical features and with software run by. So let's start with the physical features. Let's go to the top. We have a very nice chrome look to the chase around the whole entire device, so that's pretty cool. And then we have the power on / lock the screen button on the very left right there. Move to the very right and we have our minus and plus volume buttons there, and back to the left you will see a slot right there to put your games in. I currently have the little Deviants game in there right now. Let's see what that looks like. Just slides right in there. So that is that for the top. Let's move to the side. There's nothing there. And to the bottom you have your standard headphone jack there and your charging port there. And over to the left, kind of hidden right here, we have our memory slot. And this is Sony's custom made memory slot. You have to buy it from them. The thing that sucks with the Vita and that people are complaining about is that there is no built-in internal storage. There's nothing whatsoever, not even 25 megabytes, nothing. You are forced to buy one of these little cards if you want to store your movies, music, games, data, etc., etc. You are forced to buy one of these, and they can run pretty high in the price. It ranges to $100 being the 32 gigabyte, and this comes with 4 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte, 16 gigabyte, and 32. So pretty expensive. 32 is $100, but I think it would be very useful if you got that. But they are very high in price. I'm not very happy to have to pay very high for one of those. But I got the 4 gigabyte one because it came in the box when I pre-ordered this. It comes free with that if you pre-order it, as well as the little Deviants game. So I pre-ordered that and got those for free, so that was pretty nice. Saved me some money. So that is that for the bottom. Let's go to the side over here. And if you got the 3G version of this, you will have a SIM card slot right here to the side, and this is exclusively for AT&T only in the USA. And also the 3G is Wi-Fi enabled too. Let's go to the front. You have right in the center, you have your OLED 5-inch 6 multi-touch screen right there. Very nice display. And then you have 2 analog sticks, one on each side. A very nice upgrade from the PSP. They don't click in, but they are a little small, but it's just another thing to get used to. But they are very nice quality. And just above those on the right, you have your traditionally X, square, triangle, and circle buttons. And to the left of that, you have your 0.3 megapixels VGA camera there. Not very high quality. And then to the bottom, you have your start and select. Pretty small, but then again, you don't use those very often. And on each side, you have your speakers. Now these are pretty nice speakers. They put out some good quality audio. And to the bottom left you have your PS home button. Acts just like the normal PS home button. And for last at the top you have your D-pad. Now I'm not much of a fan of the PS Vita D-pad. It is not your 4 separate buttons like you find on the DualShock 3 controller. It's more of a rocker function to it, but it is still very great and it gets the job done. And on the top, I forgot to add in, we have your left and right triggers, of course. Let's go to the back. You have 2 little grip notches right here to hold on with your hands, and then you have a touch panel right here, 6 multi-touch as well. It comes into great use, and with games to use is a very enjoyable way to interact with the games. And then you have just above that you have your 0.3 megapixels VGA camera on the back as well as the front, and that does not shoot in high quality, is very low pictures, and it's mainly focused around the augmented reality games such as you'll find in the Little Deviants game. So it's not for your recording and pictures, but it will still do that and it gets the job done. And I think that is all for the physical features of this. Let's move on to what is built inside of all these great features. You have an ARM Cortex A9 processor, a 4-core GPU graphics card, if you don't know what that is, and then you have the GPS, 6-axis controlling, and a compass built inside of this. And this is a 2 gigahertz processor. Now it's not going to be using all of it, is what developers have said, because it will heat up and ruin your battery. It will literally burn and hurt your skin inside your pocket, and so it will not be using all of those. But it is very awesome to be the top portable device that has the highest processor and the biggest. So that is pretty cool. And so great speeds. And I think that is all for the hardware and physical. Let's jump right into the software of this. To be able to unlock this, you can hit the home button, PS home button right there, or the lock screen button at the top. Go ahead and do that. And you will see at the top left you have your AT&T if you got the 3G model. To the right in the top you have your battery, the time, and on the bottom right in big letters you have the date and all of that other stuff. And then we'll go ahead and unlock this by simply grabbing the little tab in the top right here, and it's pretty fun. You have different little gestures to unlock that. It'll jump right into the home screen right here, and it's got a nice little look. I kind of like the bubble feature for the apps, and I will go into customizing the home page in a second. So we've got those, and then you have different pages of that you can put your apps on, different pages, and then sort of a multitasking kind of feature. If you go to the right, you will have apps and games that are already open, so you can do that. And if you want to close out of those, very simple, you can just grab the top and peel that away. And if you don't, and you will find that you can interact with this pretty well. You can scroll down and see all that and interact with the different functions on that page. Or you can hit the continue button and resume your game right away. I find that very cool. I will show you an example right now real quick. So if I was in a game such as Uncharted and I was running around and everything, you can click the home button. It'll instantly save it like that. You can go on to do all your other great stuff, and when you go back to it, it is directly right where you left off. There is no lag whatsoever. Very awesome, and I love that. It makes portable gaming really easy and enjoyable. So let's go to the top right here. This little bubble, you will see that it is you can click on that, and I have no notifications right now, but that is where your notifications will be kept, such as like trophies and games and all that stuff, etc. And then you move to let's go on to customizing. To be able to move an app, you just simply hold on it. It'll pop out to this bigger screen, and you can grab those and move those around to where you would like, as you can see right here. And then you can add a new screen for apps by clicking the little plus button down here. You can add all those. If you don't want that, you can hit the X or hit the back button. And then you can also change the background color of the home screen by hitting this little, what looks like to be a wallpaper icon. Hit that, and you'll pull up a bunch of different colors that you can choose from to do that. For example, I will show you this blue, and then it will go ahead and change that. Hit back, it changes that to blue, and if I slide up one page, it'll change the color, so you can actually change the background to each individual page that you have. So it's pretty nice customization. And then, so let's back out of that, and that looks like to be it for just the quick run by of the software. as I was saying, like any app that you have opened, I will open the store, hit the home button, and it will go back, and it will be right there as well as my Uncharted. I think if my memory is correct, you can have up to 6 pages of these. I'm not quite sure, and it'll just be right there. You just hit that, and it'll resume you right back in. Very cool, and there's interacting features with on that page. And if I don't want that anymore, simply just swipe it away like that. So really awesome. I love this OS of the Vita. It runs very smoothly and has a lot of interactions that make it enjoyable to use. And I think that is about it just for the quick run by for the software. Well guys, I hope that you like this video. I personally love the Vita, and is by far my favorite gaming device, portable. And I actually might say that it is my favorite gaming device in general. But with that said, that is all for today. If you guys liked this video and found it enjoyable and helped you out, please give me a thumbs up down there. It goes a long way, and I appreciate it very much. And if you'd like to be notified on your YouTube homepage when I make new videos, I do all around tech videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button up there, and you guys will know when I come out with those. And thanks for watching, guys. You guys are great help, and I will catch you later. See you.